And we're back. Ryan's here. Jimmy's here. I'm here. And we are with our Christmas edition of the Whoyagot podcast. Jimmy, 'tis the season. Are we going to make the folks some money? That's the goal of this episode.
It is the season to be jolly.
It is the season. Ryan, what do you got going on there in Maryland as we hit the Christmas season?
Oh, it's very exciting here. Very exciting. Got a lot of traveling this week. You know, hang out with the kids. Did some giving. We're doing it all.
So, you know what? Normally we start out, we go to UFC and we do all that, but this will be, a different show as we're just going to kind of preview the Christmas week and the games. One of the questions, true story, this isn't something I just made up, from the listeners is, who has a more exhausting Christmas? They know it's obviously not me. Ryan's kids are older. I'm going to put Jimmy at like minus 500, but we're going to hear right now. Ryan, what's your Christmas day look like? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day?
Listen, people. Just because they're older doesn't mean it's less stressful.
Okay, so maybe Ryan wins. Go ahead. Tell me what goes on
There's
there.
two of them with licenses. I want to do this. I'm going there. I'm taking the car here. It's icy. Whatever's going on, back and forth. The other goes on and on. I just can't even stop. It's way easier to have control of those kids and be like, all right, we're opening presents. It's mealtime. It's bath time. Then hey, Dad, I'm going up. Where the fuck are you going? Wait, who's with you? Are their parents there? Does Mommy know? Blah, 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 blah. It just keeps going. Where's my key? I haven't got my key back. That's where we're at now. My car was left. It's back. Where's my key? Hasn't been returned to me.
You talk about a key party where you all throw it in and everybody decides.
No, my car key. Jesus.
All right.
That's eerie shit, bro.
He made a good argument.
You said key, everybody throws a key in. I don't know what you're talking about.
He made a decent argument there, Jimmy, that his might be worse. I'll just tell you mine. I got to drive 90 miles on Christmas Eve. Round trip, 180 miles. That's all I really have to do, so I'm not going to bitch too hard. Christmas Day is at my house, which makes it really easy. Jimmy, give us your case on why your Christmas is more aggravating than Ryan's.
It's probably not. Ryan probably wins this. But Christmas Eve we do a train ride. It's yeah, no. We spent it's a lot of money. If I have an argument. It's a train ride. That's what we do. We go on a train. Drink hot chocolate. But you got to be there. Be on time. Can't miss it. It's a whole thing. What's that movie, Ryan?
A lot of names for it. It's been done a few times.
It's already the greatest episode of all time.
Yeah. Whatever the train is with hot chocolate, we got to do it.
Oh,
seen that movie? All right,
bringing that into it, huh?
Oh, Polar Express. That's what it is.
All right. So Christmas. What does Christmas Day look like?
Christmas Eve's Polar Express train ride. Christmas Day, we go to a family's house. I got to fight for a television to watch the game. That's it.
Where do you go on Christmas Day?
A family member of the wife. We go there.
Family member of the wife, okay. And you have to try to find a way to get, I don't know, your way to watch the games?
Got to post up in a corner.
I would much rather host, but sadly I got to go somewhere. Because Christmas Day sucks. Let's just be fair. It's a huge letdown. Christmas Eve is the day. Christmas Eve's fun. Everybody's excited about the holiday still. Christmas Day comes around, huge letdown. You open presents, then you're like, what do you do now? Now, this year we have basketball and football on, so we've got something to watch. Sadly, though we're going to talk about them, football games kind of suck. They look good on paper, but...
We won't talk about them, that's true.
Yeah, but the teams decided, we're not going to be good this year. No. And it's going to be more and they should have been. On paper, it was a great schedule. So, Christmas Eve's the highlight. Christmas Day's, it's kind of a letdown, You don't take the decorations down until New Year's. So, you got that going for you.
Jimmy, question for you as I kind of go off the path there. Are you happy that you're getting your dick kicked in again in fantasy for your fourth straight loss because you got a better draft pick, or are you mad?
No, I'm not happy about it. About halfway through the day, it looked like we were going to win for sure, and then it all of a sudden took a left turn, and now we're at 29%. So,
look,
I'd rather win. I want to win.
I think the Ravens are supposed to be like this defense that's coming alive.
No, they're not.
They don't look great.
They're not great.
They're really not. I really think, maybe we got the wrong side here, or I took the wrong side here. I thought that the Patriots were trapped getting 3.5, but the Patriots look like the better team in this game already.
Yeah, Ravens are incredibly average this year in all facets of the game. The only chances of Lamar is Superman, and he's not anymore. He gets caught, he gets sacked. He's just not, slow. He's lost. I think Lamar's lost half a step.
I think that's a good call. I think you're 100% right.
And a half a step
looks
for
like
him
he just hurt himself too. He looked up woozy, got up, went down. He's probably out this game.
Who's that?
Running back, Henderson.
Derrick Henry?
Henderson.
For the
Travion, I think it is.
Yeah, for the Pats.
Guy.
All right, let's get into some college football as we are in our Christmas show, and we got some games for the holiday feast week, Jimmy. First game up is this is just the bowl of all bowls, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Jimmy. Idaho Potatoes. Utah State giving 1.5 to Washington State. Boys, who you got?
I'm gonna go with no one cares, but if I gotta unfortunately pick a side, I'll go Utah State.
That's where I'll challenge you. Everybody cares because it's 2 p.m. on a Monday, and who doesn't want action on 2 p.m. on a Monday? So you're going Utah State.
People that don't have a gambling problem.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that. I mean, it's a good cop-out, but
I
like Washington State here.
Okay, all right. You got an opinion.
I'm going to take the 1.5. I'm going to run with Washington State. Ryan, what about you?
I'm going to run with Greg. I think that's a great idea for no particular reason other than, in this case, I believe you over Jimmy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Holy Toledo getting 7 from Louisville on the 23rd. And again, who doesn't want action at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday?
I mean, the Boca Raton Bowl, the rat's mouth, for those of you that don't speak Spanish. I am going to say that Louisville covers the 7.
I like Holy Toledo here. Getting 7. I mean, look, they've got the 29th best offense in the country. I know the competition's a little different than Louisville, but Louisville plays in the ACC. It's not like it's a really good conference. It's the ACC. And Toledo boasts the second best defense in the country. Give me Holy Toledo.
I think the Vermin are going to win here. I'm with Jimmy.
All right, 2 Louisville and a Toledo. So, you know what we do, Jimmy, whenever we see that? Whenever we see 2 of you going with a chalk favorite and Greg doing what's supposed to be done.
The old.
You're doing I got to tell you, you're doing a great job of doing it.
We go, fade them.
There it is.
And we put that up too. So, look, if you are listening and not saying, you should definitely go over to the YouTube channel. All right. Next bowl game, Western Kentucky at Southern Miss. Western Kentucky is giving 2.5. Jimmy, if you could tell me the mascots for these 2 teams, I'd be shocked.
No one can? It's a mystery to
Kentucky
everyone.
and what?
I can. It's the Hilltoppers and the Golden Eagles, but go ahead.
Oh, there it is. It's a mystery.
Who do you like?
Southern Miss, give me 2.5.
Ryan, who do you like here?
Couldn't tell you.
All right. You know what? This is a tough game. This is truly one of these games where you look and you go, I think they nailed it here because you don't know who's going to win. It's a good line. I'll take Southern Miss. Is that what you said, Jimmy?
Yeah, I did. I'll take 2.5.
I'll take Southern Miss in the points. All right. UNLV giving almost a touchdown to Ohio. Jimmy, any thoughts here?
Almost touchdown isn't a touchdown, so I'll take UNLV.
Yeah, I get it. UNLV boasts the 16th best offense. They put 459 yards of offense a game. The problem is Ohio's offense isn't terrible, and they play a little bit of defense. And UNLV plays no defense. I'm going to take Ohio in the points here. Ryan?
Got nothing for you on this one.
This is the part where you make a pick, though. Ohio or UNLV? Right now. Throw a dart.
UNLV.
Oh, God. He goes.
There we go.
All right.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
My literal favorite bowl of all time, I talked about it a couple podcasts ago. The Hawaii Bowl is back on Christmas Eve, so I have something to bet on at 8 o'clock. Thank God, because normally, Ryan, at about 8:15, the wife wants to watch some kind of Christmas movie, and she's talking a lot, and I need some action just to drone her out. And I'm going with Hawaii at home on the island. I love it here. I'm giving the 1.5. Give me Hawaii. They're the better offense. They're the better defense. They're the better team, Jimmy.
They got the better YouTube kicker. I'm with you. Hawaii, lay the 1.5 at home. They win the game.
Ryan,
it's you and me, Hawaii. We're going for it.
See, I knew Ryan was with me here. All right, then we're going to open some presents. It's going to be a great 25th, which we're going to get to in a minute. New England just took the lead. Ryan's real happy. They're up 10-7.
I'm very worried that Mumford Jr. is down. That guy's a monster on the D-line. That's bad. His left knee. It didn't look terrible. Looks like just a little hyperextension, but hopefully we get an update here soon.
Well, they got the lead, so you got to be happy. On the road, I thought the Ravens was going to dominate, but they didn't. But hey, anyways, we open some presents, we watch some Christmas games, and we go to the day after Christmas, and we get some more bowl games. New Mexico grabbing 2.5 versus Minnesota. Jimmy, who do you got?
Give me the Lobos. I'll take it.
9-3 versus 7-5. Jimmy likes the Lobos.
Going Gophers here.
The tough one, Jimmy. Tough one. But look, we like Michigan. They play in the Big Ten. They got to take a Big Ten team. If they can't beat New Mexico, something's wrong. Give me Minnesota. I'm not laying the 2.5 because the sports books are funny here. Why would I lay minus 2.5, minus 105 when I can just get a pick 'em minus 120? Give me Minnesota to win this game minus 120 right now at DraftKings. First Responders Bowl. FIU, UTSA giving 6.5. Jimmy, who do you like here?
I like UTSA based on the fact that I love the city of SA. Was just there. It's fantastic. Know nothing about the team, but I'm going to bet them.
Team's good. Team's good. A little better than FIU. I think the line might be a little high here. This could be one I look to tease. I'm not going to make a play on the spread, but give me UTSA to win this game. Ryan, I know you have a dynamic pick here.
We got to go FIU. First Responders Bowl. Both begin with F. There we go. Let's roll.
I mean, that's a logical as anything.
I agree.
That's what I got.
Pittsburgh laying 10, Jimmy. 10 in the Military Bowl. East Carolina. What you got here?
I mean, look, I am going to go with the Berg for another reason that they're the Berg.
So their offense has been really good, but the defense is suspects. East Carolina, look, not great. Ken is a lot of points. And I think East Carolina is going to be more motivated than Pittsburgh. Give me East Carolina plus 10, and if it goes to 10.5, I'm going to hammer it. Ryan,
there it is.
It's your chance to chime in here.
I got nothing there, man. I'm just, I don't know. We're not there yet.
All right.
Let me do a different game.
We're going to expect you to make a pick here. We go to the Pinstripe Bowl on Saturday. And we got, again, this is, to me, this is the ironic bowl. That's what I've been calling it. Clemson giving 3 to Penn State. Jimmy, the stage is yours. Who are you going with?
I'm going Penn State. Clemson's coming up north. They're not a northern team. It's going to be cold. It's going to be at Yankee Stadium. Give me Penn State. They're the favorite around here.
To finish that Penn State season of misery right off. Just wipe it off the face of the earth. It has been ridiculous on both sides. Clemson's disappointed me a bunch too, but Penn State has just failed over and over.
You give me Penn State in 3 in the Bronx. I'll take it.
Yeah, I go back and forth here quite a bit, but I hear what Ryan's saying. Everybody seems to be on Clemson, though, because of the people who are bolting from Penn State. But I'm with Jimmy. I think Penn State gets by Clemson here, up here in Yankee Stadium. I'll take the field goal. I think both these teams are bad. I'll take the field goal and see what happens with Penn State.
I don't know that they're bad. They're just underperformers for what they have.
They're both terrible teams.
Not a good team.
Georgia Tech plays in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. These bowls are just stupid, Jimmy, at this point, are they not? Pop-Tarts Bowl. Georgia Tech at BYU. BYU giving 4.5. If BYU is motivated and cares in this game, they are so much better than Georgia Tech. It's not even funny. So I'm going to hope they care, and I'm going to go ahead and bet BYU.
I don't know. I like Georgia Tech a lot this year. They've let us down.
But BYU has never let us down.
They haven't. Okay, sold me. BYU. No, but Georgia Tech legit has, and BYU has not. You're right.
Ryan, come on. Where are you going here? Are you buzzing?
Sorry, I'm caught in the Patriots game at the moment.
Are you buzzing or are you taking it?
Taking whatever Jimmy took.
All right, so Ryan's on BYU too. Miami of Ohio getting 6 from Fresno State. See, my problem with Fresno State is they've been good to us, but that first game of the year when they let Kansas run all over them still annoys the shit out of me. Miami of Ohio has been decent. Both have okay offenses and really good defenses. 6 is a lot, but God, I love Fresno State. I think they get this done. I'm going to lay the 6. I'm taking Fresno. A lot of dead air. Jimmy, make a pick. What are you doing with their lives?
Fresno State.
I'll go against you just to do it.
All right. Well, that was a great analysis. I'm sure a lot of people will back you. All right. Virginia, coming off that atrocious loss to Duke in the ACC championship, is getting 4 points in the Gator Bowl from Missouri. I love Missouri here. I don't even care about the breakdown where the offense are kind of similar and the defense is okay. They're kind of in the same. Missouri's going to crush this team. Give me the SEC over the ACC all day, Jimmy.
Yeah, I agree. Missouri had an awesome defense all year long. Their offense struggled a little bit. I think but I'll easily lay the 4. Virginia, get fucked.
Ryan, you with us?
I'm with Missouri as well.
We're all on Missouri here. LSU getting a couple points, getting a field goal now. It's moved from Houston Saturday night, 9:15. Jimmy, do you believe LSU can get a win here as their new coach isn't coaching, but he'll be watching, or do you think Houston, who screwed you before, gets the win?
I'm going to take LSU in the 3 points against my better judgment.
The thing here is LSU's defense has been so fucking good. If LSU's defense comes to play, LSU wins this game, no problem. I'm going to take LSU as well, getting the field goal. Right, and this is the part where you make a pick.
All the way.
All right.
I think they're going through a lot of turmoil, and I think as an organization that they're strong, and they're going to come out on top a little stronger than they were in the recent year or two. Definitely this year.
So the next time we'll do a show is going to be Monday the 29th, so we'll pick the game on the 29th because we'll be recording that. They have a 2 p.m. game on the 29th, and we got Georgia Southern giving a touchdown to Appalachian State. Jimmy, what do you think of these two teams in the Birmingham Bowl? How does Birmingham have a bowl, Ryan? You know what? Hold on. How does Alabama Birmingham have a bowl? Ryan, your thoughts?
I'm picking Appalachian State all day. These teams are evenly matched basically down the board. Appalachian State defense is better. I don't know. Yeah, the 7 points doesn't make any sense to me. Give me App State.
Yeah, I mean, is someone going into the okay? So the QB the QB, the wide receiver, a bunch of people have gone to the transfer portal, so that could be the reason. But I still think Appalachian State getting a touchdown might be too many. I'm kind of with Jimmy here. I'm gonna take the points. Ryan, Ryan went away. He's going to murder someone. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Look, if you guys can't bet on that analysis, I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah. Throw some money on that.
Take Appalachian State here. Ryan's going to get a snack. We're good with that. All right, Jimmy, anything else you know what? Let's give him a little look ahead. Let's give him a little look ahead for college football before we move on.
I like Tennessee a lot. A -2.5 against Illinois.
You know what? That's good. Write that down, everybody. We'll give you that on our next show too. But let's give them a little college football playoffs as we get to the quarterfinals. Let's give them a little look at it, and we'll break this down better for you on our next show. Miami is getting 9.5 from Ohio State. Jimmy, is this an overreaction because Miami only scored 10 points? Do you love the points here, or you like Ohio State to just blow the doors off Miami on New Year's Eve here?
I will hammer Miami on this game.
I kind of agree. I wish it was 10.5, but I kind of agree with you. I like Miami here. I think they can play with Ohio State. Ryan?
I agree 100%. Hammering Miami.
Way too many points. Way too many points.
You guys going to put it up, or are you just going to sit there and not put it up? Go on.
Are we 3 squares or 3 circles now? I mean, what?
Or I'll put up the U. It's all about the U.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the U before?
You just keep
Watch
calling
the,
us
30 for
squares
30.
all day. It's a whole
Watch the
thing.
U, watch the U too. Watch them both. Watch the Bono.
What do you think? So I was waiting last night. I was talking with, again, our boy Kenny, because we were debating what those lines were going to open at. We were pretty close with a lot of them. I can't believe Texas Tech is an underdog. I really can't. I can't believe
I can't. I can't either.
I love Texas Tech in this game. James
Madison might win it all.
Madison's going to score on you like that? I love Texas Tech to win this game.
I agree.
Ryan?
I'm with you guys. No argument there.
All right.
I can't believe the line's what it is. I don't think Oregon's that good.
I don't either. And we're going to break it down more on our next show, I'm sure. But just to kind of look at it here, I don't think any of us are going to change our minds, but I love Texas Tech to win this game. Were you shocked when you saw this line? Indiana's given 7 to Bama.
Yeah.
Or is that kind of what you were expecting?
What?
No, I think Indiana wins, but I think Bama covers.
So you're taking Bama on the points.
I'm taking Bama the points.
I mean, they're both for real to some extent. You know,
I'm taking Bama the points all day. Close game. Indiana wins. Bama covers.
I went back and forth on this. Honestly, could I come on here in a week and tell you something different? Possibly, but right now, if you said make a pick, gun to my head, I'm laying the points. I'm laying the points. Yeah. I don't trust Bama. I think Oklahoma. I don't, like I said in our last episode, I don't trust Mateer. He wasn't that good. He showed us that even as a healthy quarterback with no injuries and no excuses, he wasn't that good. Indiana's not going to get up 17 and blow the lead. Bama's not coming back if they fall behind on this team.
No, they will not.
They've fallen behind in the last couple of games to Auburn, to obviously Oklahoma by 17. You fall behind by 17 to Indiana, you're going to lose by 24. That's my take. I'm going to lay the 7. I think Indiana wins and wins big. All right. Last game, and this was the one I was refreshing after the game ended yesterday with Ole Miss and Tulane. Because I was curious what this line was going to be. I thought it was going to be 3.5. When I saw 6.5,
give me Ole Miss,
and it's on its way to 7, I was shocked. Ole Miss grabbing 6.5, and I think, Ryan, this is going to go off 7 or 7.5 by the time we get to kickoff. Georgia's giving right now 6.5 to Ole Miss.
I'll take Ole Miss all day long.
I'm with you. But here's my advice. If you like Ole Miss, do not bet this game yet. Because, Jimmy, I really, really think this game could go off 7.5.
All right. Wait for it.
All right. I don't understand that play call by Baltimore, but the 26 here seems like he might get upfield.
What I love is the play before where Lamar fucking stiff-armed someone and now is out. That's Huntley in there.
Yeah, I did not understand that play call.
He's hurting his right shoulder.
They're kicking a field goal right now.
Yeah. It's a terrible job by Baltimore.
He's fucked again, and they're out. Well, no, they're not quite out, but...
I mean, the guy barely hit him.
Somebody in the preseason
the play before, too, he shoved...
The Steelers are going to win the division, and it was one of my few calls I got right, I think.
Oh, he's hurt. His wince is bad. That's not normal.
He'll be back in. They'll give him a little funny shot at halftime. He'll be right back.
Maybe.
He's fine.
All right. Christmas Day, boys. It's a good day. It's a great day opening the presents. But we got two sports, basketball and football. Both of them have a good slate this year. One of the questions we got from a listener was, Jimmy, what's better this year? The Christmas NFL slate or the Christmas NBA slate?
All right, so NFL, yeah, well, no, it's a legit question because you got Dallas and Washington, doesn't matter. You got Denver and Kansas City, I guess matters for Denver, and then you've got Detroit, Minnesota, kind of matters, right? So that's the problem. On paper, you would be like the NFL is a home run, but because it ended the way it did, it's not as cut and dry.
Yeah,
NFL is still king. People are still going to watch those games, and it's mid-season for NBA. But the compelling games are in the NBA. San Antonio, OKC, like that's a great game. Houston versus the Lakers, great game. Timberwolves, Nuggets, great game. The Cavs and the Knicks, because the Cavs just aren't playing well, isn't it? So, like, that's the thing. All day long, 2 months ago, I said, there's not a chance. NFL has come in and taken over. But they guessed wrong on these games, and they're not great. They're just not games that matter. We're still going to watch them. They're still going to win. They're still going to get more views. But they're not going to be the best games of the day.
So, before we break it down, Ryan, do you agree that NBA is a better slate, or do you still think the NFL has?
You've identified this a bunch of times that it's about the amount of viewers, right? That's what generates dollars, and the NBA viewers are not going to hold a candle to this NFL slate. I don't care who's playing who. It could be Pop Warner football if it's titled NFL. It's going to outperform the NBA in terms of sales.
So. Believe it or not, Jimmy, here's my take, and I know you might just start laughing as I say it. I think I agree with you with the 1:00 game. It's a meaningless game, but it's the Cowboys, so they're going to get viewers.
They will.
The Lions losing was probably better for the NFL viewership because now it's Saturday. We don't know what's going to happen Sunday, obviously. So it's still intriguing for the Lions because they're not officially eliminated, so the Lions have to win. So we're going to get viewers at that 4:30 game. Do you agree?
I do.
And now, because the Broncos lost and the Chargers won, the 8:15 game is intriguing because if the Chiefs somehow upset the Broncos, the Chargers are now in the driver's seat for the division. So the 8:15 game means something.
You're probably right, but you have to assume when they were setting up the schedule, Cowboys were the Cowboys. Commanders were in the NFC Championship last year. Detroit's
when they
Detroit.
set the schedule up, they thought they had 3 marquee games.
Yeah, of course. And now we're finding reasons why people should give a shit about them. And we will, because we love football. And the majority of the public will, because they love football. The reality is, we're like, the first game matters not at all. It only matters because people like the Cowboys. But it literally matters nothing. Both teams are out of it.
I'm watching it.
The second game.
The Cowboys.
The second game matters because the Lions aren't dead yet. And the third game only matters because let's see if the third string Chiefs quarterback can somehow upset the fucking Broncos, right? And nobody thought that would be the case at this point. Everybody assumed that the Chiefs would be the team and the Broncos would be fighting for a wild card. And It's the exact opposite. So they do matter for opposite reasons. Again, but if you're looking, and I don't think the NBA could have predicted this, that San Antonio was going to be as good as they are, and they're playing OKC, who they just beat, right, to get into the Cup Finals. The Lakers are solid this year, and so are the Rockets, and the Timberwolves are just starting to become the Timberwolves of yesteryear, and they're playing the Nuggets. Now that game, nobody will give a shit about because it's 10:30 on Christmas. That's the worst slot. 10:30 on Christmas night. Who's still awake?
So to answer the question of this of one of our listeners. If you only had one TV and it wasn't where you could watch 2 games and do all these things with the technology we have, Brian, would you be watching the 3 NFL games or the 5 NBA games if you had a choice?
3 NFL games.
Jimmy?
I'm going to answer it straight, and then I'm going to give a quick try. So I would watch the NFL games because it's the NFL, and there's less season left. If the seasons were equal, I would watch the NBA in this one. but they're not. So So if I had one team,
pick NFL.
I would pick it. Yeah, because it's NFL. I mean, like, why would you not pick it?
A better game.
Believe it or not.
But if I had to pick one game only, I'd watch the Spurs Thunder game. If I could only watch one of all of the games, that's the best game between the two sports this weekend. I would argue that the Timberwolves Nuggets game is equally as good, but I'm not fucking watching at 10:30 at night.
Honestly, if I was ranking the games of what I thought was, the top, basically the most important. See, the problem, you're right, Jimmy. The problem is there's so much left of the NBA season. You're not going to believe what I'm about to say, but if you said to me right now, you can only watch NFL or NBA on Christmas Day, I'd pick NBA.
They're just better matchups.
The 5 matchups are better. Even though the lines are a little high in all of them, if you told me rate the games right now, the top 3 on Christmas Day would all be in the NBA. I would go, I think the most intriguing game, whether Luka plays or not, is Rockets Lakers, followed by Knicks Cavs, then Spurs Thunder, and then I'd put one of the NFL games in there.
And I understand that. Like, this is,
which is crazy for me to say because I'm the one usually bashing the NBA, but I think the NBA slate is way better.
But to me, and I know I'm a homer with Jokic, even though I'm not a Denver fan, but the Wolves Nuggets game to end the night, the problem is the timing on the game. It's 10:30 at Eastern time.
Well, look,
but that's a great game.
The sand out of your vag and stay up. What am I gonna tell you?
Yeah, look, I probably will. I'll probably watch that game. But here's the good news: everybody has 2 televisions these days.
Well, that's the thing. My setup at Christmas is fantastic. I'll get 3 screens going. I'll have an NBA, an NFL, and a Christmas movie. So Irene and her mom can watch the Christmas movie. I can watch the sports, and off we go. And that's right. I dropped the name. It's fine. We don't care. We're over it, Jimmy.
It's only a first name.
It's fine. And then and I don't think my last name's ever been dropped except by Ryan when we had to erase that episode where he gave out, last name,
serial number,
address, credit card numbers. It was a whole thing that day.
Greatest fears in life.
Greatest fears. Yep. Where we grew up, high schools we went, and the whole thing. So yeah, I'm with you. So final. Oh my Lord, what was that, Ryan?
Dude, that was wild.
It was a kind of a fumble on purpose.
Patriots are gonna get a field goal out of this.
I don't know how
silly
to play.
It.
Not good.
I feel bad for that fat kid in the stands that was really upset about it. He was crying. Oh, we got flow.
Feel bad.
All right. So outvoted me 2-1. We like the NFL slate over the NBA slate. That's fine. I understand.
No, not slate. Doesn't matter. Sport is
better. Yeah. To be clear, I'm on your side here. Like the NBA games are more compelling, but because it's the NFL.
Then the answer back to the listener was about the slate. So NBA.
The slate, yeah. The NBA games are way better games, and you know what's wild is that somehow that all the NBA games
my God.
matter. I can't believe they got it right because they usually don't.
No, it's crazy that they bumped the Celtics, who usually always play on Christmas, but no, the slate is good. Really good slate.
Very good. Like I said, the Cavs are the only team there that are not a compelling argument.
So let me just say, because we normally talk about college basketball, there's literally 0 college basketball games that matter until our next show and we get into close to the new year. So there's nothing going on in late December in college basketball. But let's break down our picks for Christmas, Jimmy. You're the Knicks fan. This line has moved incredibly. If you bet this, look ahead, because Ryan, if you don't know, they put the Christmas lines out like immediately. It's a huge deal, right, for the NBA. This line was 1.5. The look ahead line. It's now 5.5 Knicks. Jimmy, are you laying the 5.5?
I am. Knicks at home, Christmas Day. I'll lay the 5.5.
Ryan, you like the Knicks at home?
No opinion.
No,
I think probably Knicks at home if I had to pick, but not so interested.
Look, the Cavs are not playing well. They're banged up. They don't look good. I know maybe they'll turn it around eventually and we'll be like, all right, they're back. But for right now, I think the Knicks are the best team in the East. And besides the Pistons, I don't know who's going to even challenge the Knicks. I'll happily give the 5.5, but even better, I'm going to look to Moneyline Parlay maybe with the 198 and find another side that I just don't think will lose, whether it's an NFL team or another NBA team. Love the Knicks to win this game, Jimmy. Love them.
Agree.
And if you were betting a prop here, I know we don't have them up because it's 5 days away, but is there someone you would be targeting in the Christmas game to go off?
I would target Brunson, not to be like typical, but I know, but he shows up in big games. It's what he does. It's a big game. He shows up in big games. You know, like it's what he like. It's just like that's the thing about Jalen Brunson. You know he's gonna be there. He's always shows up in the big moment. He's not scared of it. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Ryan, how about you? Are you targeting anybody here?
No, not particularly.
For me, the last couple of years I've made this play. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take Josh Hart on Christmas Day over points. No matter what they put up, it's usually around 11 and a half. I'm going to go over points for Josh Hart.
I'll take over thumbs and bums.
Thumbs and bums. Yeah.
Didn't we review that last episode? That video was crazy.
That was
awesome.
That was something.
It was awesome.
Are the Spurs getting too many points here, Jimmy? Okay,
I would take the Spurs. The Spurs just beat them to get to the Cup. Why wouldn't you take 11 and a half? I don't give a shit where they're playing.
Beat them. It's dropped at DraftKings at 10 and a half, but they just beat them. OKC is gonna, get up at home, open their Christmas presents. Spurs are in a hotel, annoyed that they're not home at Christmas. They're gonna come out angry. I like the Spurs.
I do. Yeah, I like the Spurs. I would look. I'm a big fan of betting the Hardensteins combo. The guy's a Swiss Army knife. He finds a way to put up stats. So I would take Hartenstein on that one for OKC if you want to bet a prop. But yeah, there's too many points. I'm not going to lay that many points for right now the Spurs are tied for second in the West. You can't tell me that that's an 11.5 point gap.
No, and they just beat them. Maybe the Spurs are the team that happens to be a bad matchup for OKC, and I think that might be true. I think they keep this game close. I'm with you. I like the Spurs. I said it a month ago that the look ahead. I love the Spurs to upset this team. I wish they didn't beat them in that last game, like Jimmy just said, to get to the Cup final. I like the Spurs to beat OKC here. Ryan, do you agree with us?
Absolutely.
All right, Jimmy, what do you think of the next game?
I have no idea what to make of Dallas Golden State. It's a hard pass for me because you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to show up. So if
you had to make a pick,
I would take the 7.5 with Dallas because they're playing better basketball lately.
Yeah,
Cooper Flag, to his credit, is coming into his own. He didn't look good at the beginning of the season. Playing better. I was just
going to say Cooper Flag's getting better with every game. It's 7.5. They're not
too many points.
Wreck. I don't trust Golden State to blow anybody out. If Dallas comes out, and I think Dallas can keep this close, so I'm going to take the dog again. I'm with Jimmy. I like the Mavs.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a big day. There's a lot of stars still on that team. I think they got it.
8 o'clock game. Houston Rockets playing the Lakers. We don't know Luka's status, but to Jimmy's point, he'll probably play in this game. I don't think it's enough. I think the bait here is to take the 2.5 at home with the Lakers. I'm laying the 2.5 with the Rockets, and I think it's one of my favorite plays of Christmas Day. Love the Rockets. Lay the 2.5. I think they blow the doors off the Lakers.
I agree. Look, if you're going to make an argument for the Lakers, it's just because Luka and LeBron love the big stage, right? And they do. They love the big stage. They show up at big moments. On paper, it's not close. Sengun, Durant, they just have the Rockets are the better team every day, all day. So I'm gonna lay the 2.5 and take the Rockets as well.
Ryan, you with us? You're Rockets?
Yeah, Rockets all day.
All right, look at Ryan coming through. All right, Jimmy, your love affair here. You break it down for us. Nuggets in the nightcap, 4.5 to the T-Wolves. I'm assuming you're on the Nuggets.
So it's going to be an avoid, but if I had to bet it, I'd actually consider.
There's no avoids on Christmas. Santa's here. Make a pick for the people.
Look,
you just got another check
I'll probably
somewhere.
take a prop in there. Here's the thing. The Timberwolves are starting to play really good basketball. And the Nuggets are without Peyton Watson as of recent. He may be back for this game. Christian Brown. Aaron Gordon. They have a lot of key players out. Now, they're fantastic, but the Timberwolves always play them tough. Now, Jokic pushes Rudy Gobert around like he's a rag doll. It's almost comical.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait and see. I lean Timberwolves right now. I'll probably go Nuggets because I do have they're that good. And they're playing this well without Aaron Gordon and like Peyton Watson. Okay, he was in most of it. He's becoming a great role player. And Michael Malone has a little bit Thibodeau in him, where he didn't play these guys much, and now that he's gone, they're playing their young players more. But Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon get back, I'm telling you, like the value is on the Nuggets, and it's not because I'm a homer. I get that OKC is great to win it all, and they should be the favorite. But this team is so good, and they have the best player in the world. And Jamal Murray typically gets off to slow starts, and he comes around in the playoffs. He's off to an incredible start. They had their best 25-game start of all time. They dropped one the other night. But this team is really fucking good. So I just told myself on it. Yep, we're going Nuggets.
I like the Nuggets, so I'm going to lay the points here.
Right. Nuggets all day.
All right.
Love those guys. I can't bet against that dude. The Joker is fun to watch.
Here's my favorite thing here. It's DraftKings Fantasy. This used to be an NBA day, and it used to be $1 million to first. And I think it was like, Jimmy, I think if you went back like a few years, it was like a $10 entry. It might even have been cheaper. And still first place was $1 million. Now it's $25 to enter and $150,000 to first. And you know why? Because the NFL said, and they decided to play on Christmas Day. And the NFL fantasy slate is way more for first. Let's see. The NFL has if you're playing at DraftKings, it's a millionaire. You're going to be a millionaire if you win. Let me see if I can pull it up so I can give you exactly what first place is. I'm pretty sure it's $1 million. You can't draft right now. It's only, reserve your entry type thing. Let's see. Classic. That's what we want to play.
This is a playoff bracket? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, 3 games. Regular classic fantasy, $1 million to first, $25 entry on Christmas Day. I'd love to give you a lineup here that I was targeting, but there's they don't have it out yet. But you can reserve your entry, but that's why the NBA one is so watered down, because the NFL, like we've said, is king. NFL, $25 entry fee, but first place is $1 million on Christmas Day at DraftKings.
Awesome.
Yep, I agree. I think, again, the NFL has done what they need to do. Still upset that the Lions have screwed themselves, but hey, that's what it is.
Is what it is.
You said it, Jimmy. All right, before we move on to the NFL picks for the week, I have a few questions that have come in, and we'll start here because it's an NFL question. If you were asked right now, is Tua an official draft bust? Ryan, your thoughts?
I think bust is a strong word, but certainly someone who didn't come anywhere close to expectations. I mean, he didn't protect himself. He wasn't well coached. I'm sure there were a lot of coaching changes around him, a lot of weapons changes. We know that already. Not the greatest organization, right? They're okay, but they're also not, some elite org supporting the guy. Like, you can't remember like a left tackle that was signed to protect him. So he ran a little too much. He threw a little too inaccurately. He got hit a few too many times, and just it's a set of circumstances that happens, right? What are you gonna do?
Jimmy, is he a bust?
No, he's not a draft bust. He's a second contract bust, right? From a draft perspective, he was just fine, and he's a methodical quarterback. When you put him in a situation where he's getting the ball out quick, he knows where he's going with the ball. He's very accurate, and he gets it out. When he has playoff schedule, he's inaccurate. To Ryan's point, and he has problems. He wasn't a draft bust. He was the fact that they gave him huge money and a second contract bust, right? Like, they didn't have to do that, and they did. if you want to say he was a draft bust, it's only because they took him and they could have took Justin Herbert. Like
So,
you could make
Jimmy, you beat me
that
at my
argument.
point. You beat me at my point. I was hoping you wouldn't say that. That's why my take is he is a bust. Because Herbert was on the board and you threw all in with Tua. And it was a terrible pick. It was an awful pick. Herbert was by far the better quarterback and the better prospect coming out of college. Terrible pick. Terrible pick. Set your franchise back. But he is a bust, in my opinion.
If you reversed 1 year, if you reversed 1 year,
but Jimmy, he hasn't won a playoff game.
No, that's not my argument. If you reverse 1 year, Herbert was the obvious choice. This is what happens with recency bias. It's exactly what happened to Aaron Rodgers, right? When Alex Smith went number 1. Because Alex Smith had this great final year in Utah, and everybody forgot how great Aaron Rodgers was, and he slid in the draft. It's the same thing. Justin Herbert, the year before, would have clearly been the top choice, but because Tua had a good year and Herbert had a down year at Oregon, he slid. My point was, like, he did have a decent campaign, but he didn't require the huge contract they gave him, and that's why Miami is screwed. Because they didn't just let the rookie contract play out and see what happened. They gave him the big money, and now they're fucked.
I know what you're saying, but I think he's becomes a bust because you had the choice. And to me and you talked about this because I vividly remember the memory. I was literally walking on the walking trail near my house talking to you about this draft, telling you during COVID, because we were in shutdown, I can't believe Miami would even consider drafting Tua over Herbert.
I agree. Like I said, I completely agree. It like I said, it legit reminds me of what happened to Aaron Rodgers. Like it's happened to other quarterbacks too, but it's somebody gets hot, they become the hot prospect, and you totally forget about what the body of work looked like.
It's a bust. It's still a bust.
Yeah, probably. But they could have got out of when they doubled down and gave him $55 million a year.
Now I agree with it. That's terrible. Terrible contract.
That's what made it worse.
He's still a bust because the quarterback behind him is legit and he is not.
No.
Ryan?
I disagree.
You think he was a legit good pick at number 6 with Herbert sitting there?
I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? We can look back on it.
You're right.
It was front.
It is.
Everybody told them that was a bad pick.
Yeah, but we can look back, and lots of people have opinions, whatever sport you want to talk about who's better, and lots of bad examples, people that fell off. Like that, it is what it is. Right now, they've made the right choice. They're moving forward for the franchise. I don't give a fuck, frankly. But like this guy's, like I said before, he hasn't lived up to expectations, and we got to move on. No, that's not a bust.
Yeah, I know what Ryan's saying, Greg. Like he's not. He wasn't a. He's not a Ryan Lee.
He's not Ryan Lee.
They had some success.
He's still a bust.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Like I said, I'm gonna die on this. Like whereas the bust was the second contract. Like if you just didn't pay him like that. Because now they're done. Now they're handcuffed to this contract.
Let me ask you this, and be truthful. 2020, we rewind back to April 2020. You're in the Miami Dolphins draft room. Based on their college career, are you taking Tua or Herbert? Because I screamed from the fucking.
Of course, yeah, but
Herbert.
Of course, taking Herbert, yeah.
So it's a bust. They took a gamble and it failed. It's a bust.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It worked out okay.
How did it work out okay? They haven't won a playoff game, Ryan.
The org's not good. There's lots of other factors to that.
But it wasn't a Jamarcus. It wasn't a Jamarcus Russell situation.
Ryan, you're a New England Patriots fan. They were coming in. They had to make that pick, knowing I'm trying to knock Tom Brady off the mountain, and they went with Tua over Herbert. It's a fucking bust.
Yeah. I get both points.
Okay.
I just think it's not a Jamarcus Russell situation. It's
not as bad as that.
Yeah.
Great pick with A-Chain, terrible pick with Tua.
Yeah, they should have took Herbert, but they did have some success.
Look, where are the Dolphins now if they have Herbert and A-Chain?
Maybe not that different if they have the same management.
So you think it's a front office problem, like a management problem?
I don't know. I mean, they have not exceeded in the last 30 years, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Think about it. And think about some of the tools they've had.
Well,
Marino and everyone else, you know?
I don't think Tua is a great quarterback. That's just me.
I know.
I agree with you. I
him.
think Tua is extremely dependent on the system he's in. He's got to get the ball out quick. He's terrible when he has to freelance. Like absolutely
awful
terrible
when he's being pressured.
He's a rhythm quarterback, right? Like that's what Tua's thing is.
He risks his life every time he runs, like more so than most.
Christmas Day, boys. Cowboys, Commanders in Washington. Do the Commanders have any fight left in them? Do the Cowboys even care? Who you got here, Jimmy?
To me, this is the worst game of the year. Nobody cares. Is Mariota starting for? Yeah, I'll probably it's 5.5 now. I'll take the 5.5 with Washington because I can't imagine Dallas is still in it. But this is the game that I will be watching the Knicks game instead of this.
Ryan, what do you think here?
Cowboys going big, slam it.
I kind of like the under here, Jimmy. I don't think any of them care. I like the under.
50.5. Yeah, I like the under.
Yeah. All right. Lions off one of the worst losses I've ever seen. Again, trade Jared Goff, fire Dan Campbell. The whole team sucks. The coaching staff sucks. You can't lose that game at home as a 7-point favorite. Season on the line. So I think they stink. I like the Vikings plus 200 in the money line to end the Lions season. The Lions fucking suck. They're the worst. They might be worse than the Bengals defense. Give me the Vikings plus 200 here. JJ goes off because I don't even think the Lions have a defense, do they? They certainly don't show like they do.
Pretty weak, D. I will say that I would take the Vikings getting 6. I don't know. There is a chance that
I take the Vikings laying 6.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's a chance
the Lions are cooked.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jimmy, I would start you over Goff.
Yeah. Goff is showing he can
can't jump these ships so quick. There's very few people that can do what he does out there.
Dan Campbell's worst coach in football.
They had a good last couple of years. Like, get some air, man.
I loved him. He broke my heart, and now we've divorced, and I don't like him. So
he's not Fredo.
Dan Campbell can suck an egg. And
yeah, I'm the opposite. I think Detroit wins the game. The line is the 6 points. I don't know and it's only because you don't know what Minnesota you're getting. Are you getting the good Minnesota or the terrible Minnesota?
I don't care if you get the terrible Minnesota. Detroit isn't as good as a terrible Minnesota. Detroit sucks. I can't wait to 2026 in August, Ryan, when we do our NFL preview show, and I tell the world to bet the Detroit under whatever their win total is because they suck. Get Campbell out, get Goff out, get Gibbs out, get Amaron out. They suck. The whole fucking lot.
Yeah, he is crazy.
Right? They're all terrible players. Montgomery too. You throw them all out.
They're all
too much of a hot take.
Goff is a slightly above average quarterback. Amon-Ra is an excellent receiver.
He's
Gibbs
is an
excellent running back.
They come through when it matters.
Yeah.
Gibbs too. Fire them all. Cut them all.
We call this recency biased, Ryan.
This is a fiery take.
Yeah,
terrible.
Beyond
terrible
the hot
team,
take.
Terrible players.
I'm gonna take Detroit based on this argument.
Because I like Michigan University, so I can't say terrible state, but terrible city, terrible team, terrible coach, terrible quarterback, terrible running back, terrible receiver.
I'm on the other side. I think Detroit bounces back.
Yeah, good for you. Take the plus 200. Put your whole Christmas bonus on it. It's an easy win. I dropped my pen. I don't know where it went. Whatever. All right. Broncos in the nightcap giving 12.5 to KC. Jimmy, do they cover 12? Can Bo Nix cover 12.5 against anyone?
He can, because Kansas City literally has nobody to throw the ball anymore. So, yes, they're going to win by 27.
Ryan, what are your thoughts?
I'm a huge avoid. I have no idea what's going to happen. That's a lot of points.
Gardner Minshew got hurt. They got a guy nobody knows playing quarterback right now. They're going to kill them coming off this loss.
Speaking of which, Jimmy, you figure out the transportation?
Yeah.
Just keep stretching the arm, okay? Before you get there.
I like the over 37.5 here. The under is juiced, but I don't know. I like the 37.5 here. I like the over. Jimmy, what do you think of the total?
I could see. I mean, it's going to be because Kansas City throws 2 pick sixes.
Well,
That's why I'm just sticking with I'm sticking with Denver. Like Denver's going to blow them out of the water.
All right. I dropped my pen. I don't know where it went. It's kind of funny. All right.
You're beating.
Yeah, it's something. All right. We got a question, Christmas related. Jimmy, Christmas Day. Are you home or are you away?
I'm going to be away this year.
Ryan, are you home or away? Home game or away game?
What?
Are you home?
Are you going to be at home or are you going to be somewhere else?
Somewhere?
I do a hybrid. This dinner somewhere.
Okay.
Just
What's your
like
favorite Christmas food that you're looking forward to? Whether you cook it or you're looking to eat it where you're going.
Whatever I make.
What?
Whatever I make.
Jimmy, I don't know what that was. What are you looking forward to eating?
I always make an Italian dinner on Christmas.
Oh, nice. What do you...
I bounce around. I'm making a Sunday gravy this year. I bought pork necks today. I'm going to get some veal shoulder chops tomorrow. Some Italian sausage. I got some San Marzano tomatoes. I got a 96 ounce can, and then I got 3 more 20. I'm gonna make a huge pot, and I'm gonna make some meatballs, and I'm gonna stew that sauce for like 3 to 4 hours, and then we're gonna throw it over some fresh pasta. I do that, or I do stuff. I stuff shells or manicotti. So it's always a thing on Christmas.
You're making it, but you're not hosting?
I'm making it on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna have a little sample of it, and then I'm gonna take it with me on Christmas Day.
Nice.
Christmas Eve, I'll tear something up. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure something out.
Actually, last year I did.
Probably steak.
Last year I did oxtail Cuban style for Christmas.
Ooh.
It was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But traditionally, I don't do a lot of my heritage with Sicilian things in my life. I don't do the Feast of Seven Fish. I don't do any of that shit. But every Christmas Day, we always did manicotti, or we did stuffed shells, or we did and now that I'm in Jersey, I do a Sunday gravy.
Yep, you hit mine. I'm looking forward to stuffed shells. That's what I make. Stuffed shells. They're fantastic. We put that with ham and a couple other sides, but I go to the stuffed shells. So, Ryan, what do you make? Or you don't make anything?
I make whatever I want. So, not for Christmas Day. I cook Thanksgiving like we talked about, but this year apparently I'm cooking Christmas Eve, and then whatever's happening Christmas is out of my hands.
All right, so what are you cooking Christmas Eve?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I did get... This is weird. I went to the grocery store yesterday. They're like, hey, do you want some gas points or a free ham? I go, what? I'll take a ham, I guess. I went and got a 10-pound ham for free.
Yep, I got a ham. So I'm doing ham, stuffed shells, and a couple other sides.
Yeah, so maybe
I love doing the stuffed shells. I usually do the stuffed shells. I do the same thing with the sausage.
I love stuffed shells too.
I don't do a whole Sunday gravy. I just make a basic sauce, but a pound of hot, a pound of sweet, let it simmer for an hour, make the shells, my cheese ready, bake it off. It's a whole thing. It's fantastic.
You bring it to where you're going. That's what you do.
I usually have it at home, but this year we're going somewhere, so that's why I'm doing it Christmas Eve. I got a couple friends coming over for a cocktail Christmas Eve night. I'm making a 7.5. I got a big 7.5 quart Dutch oven, so I'm gonna have a ton of it. So we'll be able to eat a little bit on Christmas Eve. I'll put the rest in the fridge. Take it Christmas Day. We'll go to Pastosa's, get the fresh pasta. So when we take it, it only takes 3 minutes to cook. We'll flash fry in and out, boom, boom. But good to go.
I love it.
Anybody listening outside the metro area, you know what we're talking about if you've been here. The fresh pasta, the good bread. You don't get it out there.
All right.
The gabagool.
The gabagool.
Saturday night, the NFL once again said, hey, you know what? Fuck off every other sport. We're going to play games on Saturday that matters too. Texans, Chargers, basically a pick'em. Great game in LA. Jimmy, Texans win.
Look, they didn't look great today. I'm real worried about that offensive line. That defense is still so good. I think the Texans get a dub.
You think they would beat the Chargers in LA?
I actually do. I think they beat the Chargers. Chargers are in. I think they beat the Chargers. I think they continue to roll.
You got to say, 2 great games on Saturday. Pure luck by the scheduling system, but 2 great games that mean something. Ryan, you think the Texans beat the Chargers like Jimmy, or you think the Chargers get it done at home?
I think Chargers get it done at home, honestly. Like, you're just kind of coasting. You're already in, like you said. Yeah, I just have faith.
This is such a hard game to pick.
And it's not a home game because, again, they don't have them.
They don't have
Right.
home field.
Right.
You got
Sorry.
a call. You've said that for
Yeah, they got
16 weeks.
23,000 people watching. I think
Unbelievable.
it's 28, actually.
No matter who plays them, it's a road game. That's a terrible life.
And Jimmy, again, you've said that for 16 weeks now. Ian, you're right. It's a hard game to pick. This is a true pick-em. The offensive line, to Jimmy's point, is terrible. The Chargers have been playing fantastic. I go back and forth here. I'm going to side with the Chargers at home. I think Herbert finds a way to beat this defense and gets the victory at home.
Yeah,
give me the Chargers.
To your argument,
-1.
Herbert's finally winning games he should win. That was the knock on Herbert. There was games they should have won and they just lost inexplicably. And he's finally winning the games he should win. So you might be right, but I'm going to roll with that. That defense in Houston is just something else.
So it's fantastic. I know. This is such a hard game to pick. Again, coin flip of all coin flips. It's about as even as you can get. But if I have to make a pick, I think Herbert's the better quarterback. That's why I'm going to go with Herbert. And I think the Chargers.
Absolutely.
I think the Chargers at
That's
home.
agreed regardless.
Better coach, too, in my opinion. Both good. DeMeco Ryans, good coach. But I think I'm going Chargers. This line, to me, is way too inflated. Seahawks giving 7.5 on the road to the Panthers. I think the Seahawks might win, but I'm taking those points. I'm taking those points Saturday night, and I feel very comfortable taking those points.
I think that game's on Sunday now, my friend.
Oh!
That's not the night game?
No, it's Baltimore Green Bay is the night game.
Do they flex?
They might have, yeah. But that's what I have on my schedule. I could be wrong.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay. I got, but all right, let's go. I got the Panthers getting the points. You?
I agree 100%. That's way too many for a team that's been winning games this year. They're at home. I didn't give a shit about Bryce Young one way or the other coming out of college, but I'm happy for him now after he looked like he got benched for Andy Dalton, and now he's making a career for himself. Like, good for him. And yeah, 7.5 points at home to a division leader seems like an insult. Give me the Panthers.
Maybe I don't see it, Jimmy, because it's off the board. Is that why?
It might be. But the Ravens-Packers right now is the Saturday night game. And what I see is...
I don't see a number. Baltimore 1.5.
I don't see a number either.
I see Baltimore 1.5 at one site. So if I'm betting Ravens, Packers, I'm probably leaning Ravens based on the quarterback situation. But the Ravens are in big trouble tonight. Again, it was a fishy line, so I thought the Ravens were a layup. Dead wrong. Patriots are the better team. Patriots will win this game, so the Ravens might be eliminated, Jimmy.
Yeah, they could if Pittsburgh loses next week. If Pittsburgh loses out and the Ravens win out, I think the Ravens are in. But the Steelers have the Browns next week. So the chances are they're going to win, and then they play each other to finish the year.
But don't the Ravens still have to win tonight?
If the Ravens lose tonight, and then the Steelers lose to the Browns, and then lose to the Ravens, I feel
Ravens will be 7-8.
Yeah, so they would end up going 9-8, and if Pittsburgh lost out, they'd go 9-8. And I think based on common opponents, Baltimore might be in. But that's a tall task. I mean, yeah, for all intents and purposes, if the Ravens lose tonight, they're done. Because the Steelers are not going to lose to the Browns next week.
Ravens are definitely losing tonight. They're cooked.
Somehow the Browns are only 4.5-point dogs next week.
How bad of a fraud is Lamar Jackson? Oh my god!
I'm telling you, he's lost a step. Like he just doesn't have the escapability he had before.
Oh, you said that. He looks. You're in
Is
there.
he even in? I don't think so.
You're 100% right. He looks fucking terrible.
His hand's fucked up. He was
Oh,
looking at his back, too. Someone kneed him in the back on a tackle when he went down.
Yeah,
I think Huntley's in there.
par for the course. That's how he is. He completely. Oh my god, I'm hurt. It's not going my way. I'm hurt.
Josh Allen needs to win this year. He better go to the fucking Super Bowl.
You know, and that's been your take for a while, and
He has to. If not now, when?
But you're right. But that's Lamar Jackson. Oh, it's not going my way.
But it's got Allen, and I'm gonna tell you, I know it's fucking crazy. The Steelers and Rodgers are gonna be the next team up. Who do you trust more, Aaron Rodgers or Lawrence or Drake May or
Lawrence.
C.J. Stroud?
Lawrence.
Not me. I trust Aaron Rodgers.
Jacksonville is a much better team than the Steelers right now. But
They're
you're
better
right.
team.
Let's go down the Sunday slate. Steelers giving 4.5 to your Browns. Do you give the Browns a chance here? I do. I like the Browns.
No, I give them a chance 4.5. Yeah, I think Myles Garrett gets after Rodgers. I don't think it's a crazy line. But I'll take the Steelers.
Steelers.
The Bucks in a must-win game next week against Miami on the road. Bucks are giving 5.5. I wouldn't give 1.5 with that Bucks team. I'll take Miami on the points.
Miami.
I'm going to take the Bucks based on what we saw today for Miami in the second half and Quinn Ewers starting the quarterback.
Bengals giving 7 to the Cards. If the Bengals play, they play today, give the 7 and be very, very happy. It's not 17. I'll take the Bengals. Lay the wood here.
Yep.
I'll take the over 52.5.
Ryan, you're on the Bengals.
Yeah, not the over though.
Colts, Jags giving 6.5 at the Colts. It's a tough one because we haven't seen what the Colts do on Monday night, but look ahead line, I probably lean to taking the points here, 6.5.
I'll take the 6.5.
Ryan, you giving or taking?
I missed the game. Sorry.
Let's go,
Jags,
Old Man
Colts.
Rivers.
Jags what?
Jags and Colts, 6.5 in Indiana.
I'm gonna go sneaky Colts there. I think he's got one in him, man.
3-0 on the
Might be
Colts.
emotional. Let's go, as you guys say, pizza money.
I agree.
Old Man Rivers.
Saints giving 2.5 on the road to the Titans.
Tyler Shuck is the real deal. Give me the Saints.
Yeah, I like him over Ward. I'll take the Saints as well. Ryan?
Oh, that's an avoid for me. Not
Cam
interested
Jordan
one way
might
or the
retire
other.
at the end of the year. We're not sure. Give me the Saints. They've won. They're 3-1 in the last 4 games.
Yeah, they've been playing well, but I just don't know enough about them.
Giants giving 1.5 on the road.
I pick whoever.
On the
Anybody
road.
else but the Giants.
Give me the
road.
Raiders. Give me the
Yeah,
Raiders.
Raiders all day.
Yeah.
Pound it. Like fucking throw 20 units on it. Full account, Jimmy. Sold.
Oh.
I'm with you. I'll go Raiders here. Eagles getting 2.5 on Sunday from the Bills at the Bills. I like the Bills. Still don't trust the Eagles. Jimmy, I know you like the Eagles. Tell me why the Eagles win.
This is a toss-up. I mean, I actually am going to go with you on Buffalo because I think they had their bad game today and still pulled it out. I think they come out firing. So I'll take the Bills, less than a field goal.
Ryan, Bills, get it done.
Sorry, I'm watching a replay right now. I think Bills probably, yeah. I hate to say it.
Yeah, I'm with the Bills. I'm in the Bills here. All right.
I just think Josh is going to come through at some point. He's been a little rough, and I haven't watched a lot of the games, but like, there's something about that guy that, as we've talked about, is just a winner, and they seem to have a good team overall. I don't know what's happening.
James Cook's firing on all cylinders.
Yeah,
And-
100%.
And Josh
Great
had
outlet.
he had a pedestrian day at best today. He's going to have a big game next game.
Pedestrian. Are you kidding? He had 2 touchdowns, and he ran for 44 yards on one of them. That was like the most ridiculous play I've seen in a while. Yeah, watch it.
30 yards passing, something like that.
The Bears at the Niners. Niners giving 2.5.
I'm taking the Niners all day long. They're my pick to get to the Super Bowl out of the NFC. Niners.
I was going to say, can the Bears keep this playing with fire going? I don't think so. I like the Niners at home here no matter what happens tomorrow night. I think the Niners win this game.
I agree.
I'm in.
All right, so 3 on the Niners. The Monday night game, not that great, but we'll have to make a pick anyways.
Not good.
The Rams giving 8.5 to the Falcons on Monday the 29th. Jimmy, can they cover this big spread coming off a heartbreaking loss, or do the Falcons get it done?
I'm going to take the Falcons. 8.5 is a lot at home. Kyle Pitts is playing a champ, and their quarterback, Kirky C, has something to prove. It's a lot of points. I'll take the Falcons.
I'm with Jimmy. Weirdly.
I think the Rams are pretty mad based on what happened. I think they'll be out to prove a point. I think they blow the Falcons out. I think Kirk Cousins' career is over. I think we'll know that after the Rams game. Give me the Rams. I'll lay 8.5. Christ, I'll lay 18.5. Ryan,
move the number. Do it.
I'll probably go with an alternative spread here, and I'll probably do
the odds. There you go.
Ryan is correct. Looks like Lamar is out. So anyone who bet the Rams, I apologize. It sucks. Can't predict injuries, unfortunately. So if you followed us with the Ravens, look, there's nothing you can do. Huntley's not going to beat the Patriots, so the Patriots are going to win this game. It's over. Go to bed. Enjoy the night. Get some rest. Regroup. And be ready to go next week. But this game's over, unfortunately. The Ryan account is now lost, unfortunately.
Oh, great job.
But hey, reload us at DraftKings whenever you're ready, and we'll be ready. We're ready to go with the next 2 you got to count. The next one's gonna be a winner. All right. So a couple of questions to end the night. I think this one was a shot at me, but I'll let you two address it first, and then I'll give you my take. Question is, was Burrow worth all the money? He's hurt all the time, and he hasn't made a playoff run since he's been paid.
Yeah, he was, because what was your alternative? You weren't going to pay him. Like, you didn't have a choice.
100% he was.
He's 100% worth the money, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's a top 3 quarterback in the league. I get it. He's been injured. He's had some bad luck. But when he is healthy, if I was drafting, if you said to me right now, you get to start a team, pick anyone you want, and knowing they're healthy, my pick would be Joe Burrow over everybody. So to me, yes, he's worth the money. Jimmy, anyone to start a team, who would you take?
Anyone to start a team? Probably Mahomes still, or Allen. Maybe Allen.
See, I think Burrow's better. I would pick Burrow over.
Yeah, Allen. but you have to take the availability into account. But Josh Allen plays every game. He never sits out a game. Like, you got to take that into account.
I hear you. What? But I just said 100% healthy. Burrow.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, maybe Joe Burrow, but I don't know, man. It would be a
Ryan, 100% healthy. Who would you take?
I don't know, man. It's not interesting to me, Like, they're all pretty good players. They're all going to get in Hall.
So,
half dozen one, half dozen the other.
Yeah, I'd probably go Josh Allen right this second.
All right. Last question, and then I'll end with our last topic. Someone wrote this in. I think they heard our last podcast. Is Die Hard truly a Christmas movie? Because they said I don't think it is. Justify how it's a Christmas movie.
It is. It's 100% a Christmas movie. It takes place at Christmas.
100% a Christmas movie. 100%.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
The whole idea is he's going there for Christmas.
He's going there for Christmas.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
It's
not
like
rocket science.
Look, I've had this debate many times. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and A River is a Christmas song. Okay? And I know you're both looking confused. The River is by Joni Mitchell. It's the greatest Christmas song ever.
Oh, my God.
And Die Hard is one of the greatest Christmas movies ever. Do you not know River?
Greg, I'm sorry for you.
You don't know River?
Greg, move on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to take a timeout because you're dead wrong. You don't know the song?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's right that he doesn't know the song.
Go Google it.
Okay, will do. Someday soon.
It's a Christmas song. And it's one of the
Okay,
best.
I
of all
believe
time.
you. Okay.
Just
Johnny
like Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie.
All right, fair enough.
And our last question of the night and of the Christmas season is to Jimmy. Jimmy, what fantasy advice would you give me going to the championship game if I make it there?
I would play, if you've got a couple players that are really evenly matched, I would play the one that had a down week last week because the law of averages says they're going to have a better week.
Interesting. So you're telling him if he has a phenomenal player, set him on the bench?
Hey, look, in our league, maybe you have a couple players that we were debating between. One of them had a good week, one of them had a down week. So if you make the next week, I'd swap those two receivers out.
Okay. Yeah, I get what Jimmy's saying. What I would tell you is this. I know what you're saying. If you get to your finals, play who you drafted to win your league. Don't go off script. Play who you drafted to start. Like today, for example, for me, I had a choice. Do I go Stephon Diggs? Do I go Ladd McConkey? You know what? I kept Ladd McConkey in a keeper league for a reason, so I played him. Judkins got hurt, but I drafted him for a reason. I thought he was going to have a great rookie year, so I played him. Play the best team you have based on your instincts and who you drafted. It's the finals. That's why you drafted. You drafted to win the league. Play the players who you drafted because you thought you were drafting them to win your league. Is that well said?
Dance with the girl that brought you.
Ryan, you good?
Agreed.
All right, Jimmy, final words for the Christmas show.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Enjoy the football and the basketball, and look forward to a Happy New Year.
Ryan?
Enjoy just the football, ignore the basketball, and have a great celebration with your family. Enjoy the food.
It's a great take by Ryan, maybe his best of 2025. We'll have one more show in 2025, then we'll be on to season 22 and 26. Look, it's been a great run. It's been 71 episodes so far. It'll be 72 to end the year. It's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed our takes, our picks. We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching the shorts. I would tell you, get 2 TVs, watch NBA and NFL, go to DraftKings, play the fantasy, try to become a millionaire, have fun, have a great Christmas. Hopefully we give you some winners. We'll be back on the Monday after Christmas to kind of break down the New Year's week slate, college football playoffs, the quarterfinals. We'll see you then. Again, thanks for listening. Thanks for liking us. Thanks for following the shorts. Have a great Christmas. Have a great holiday season. We'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody.